Chicano Ideas, what's up? It's me, Famous Wolf, Rudy Decolo. Hey, no, Instagram is famouswolf.24. People ask, my Instagram is famouswolf.24. Hit me up, leave a like, leave your comment. Remember, if you haven't checked out my videos, check them out. And so let's talk about what's your purpose? What is your idea of culture, heritage, and identity amongst yourselves? So what do you want? What is your idea goal? Are you trying to continue to be an American? Are you fighting for better rights as an American living in the system? Or are you about separation? Do you want a Chicano nation? Do you want How would you want your Chicano nation? Of your imagination, of thinking an imagination of separation of this system and you being able to have your own community. And how can stuff like that? It's not impossible. I always use the example of the Nation of Islam. They have their own foundation. You could join, when you join their nation, they give you jobs, they give you education, they give you housing, they teach you how to be a black man. They show you your heritage, your culture, your identity. They bring awareness of the system of the United States on how it brought the black man down, how the black man was and who he was before 1492, before the Europeans brought them over here in slavery. So it's not an impossible mission. It's something that has to be started small, and look at how eventually big and powerful the Nation of Islam is. If you don't know, look at the Hebrew Israelites, if you're aware of them. A lot of those brothers are doing the same thing. I follow these guys. They own land, their own property, and people within Sinetta, like the Moors, like all these brothers, all these communities of Black Panthers, like they own, their organizations own stuff to be able to eventually have your own nation or community within this system, because the Jews got it. You got Chinatown, Korean Town, Japantown. The Jewish got their own communities in the East Coast, and you learn that they're their own police. They police their own. So we could also have that too. But the thing is that it sucks because we're on our own continent, we're on our own land, trying to regain it, trying to rehabilitate our mind, trying to bring awareness to those who are willing to accept. And it's not about always just immediately change. Some people can't do that, but it starts with the understanding and the thinking of what is truth, and help bringing awareness. Just never, even if you don't be an activist about it, you're not trying to be a creator, that's not your level. But even just to be able to speak truth about it, don't just be false about, like, yes, you're too afraid to say you don't believe of the United States system. You're too afraid to not celebrate 4th of July or the holidays. So another example, this is the holiday season here in the United States, or even amongst the North American continent. So it is Halloween. Halloween, I never understood that growing up anyways. Like, I used to tell my mom, like, why do people celebrate evil? Why do we celebrate evil if we're supposed to believe this and good and God and, positive? And, it was something she could never really ask. It's just fun. People would just say it's fun. Then, like, I learned basic history as a kid watching the History Channel, the Discovery Channel, them breaking down holidays and where it came from. And I used to talk about it with my mom, and they just didn't understand that. They just, people will just accept what is and just go with it. But yet, when you come speak to them about heritage, what is their culture, what is their identity. I've heard, oh, that's cool. Like, that's cool that you're learning that. Like, I want to learn Buddhism, but I'm like, this is yours. Or like, oh, I'm not into that. Or, but why do you celebrate Halloween, Thanksgiving? You ask people, and they just do it because it's just what they know, what they've seen. They don't know anything about it. They don't know the history, the roots of none of these holidays that they supposedly celebrate. Everybody just always says to you, well, I just do it for me and for my family. But it's about participating. If you believe in energies, if you believe in aura, spending your money on this system, helping their economy grow within this time of need. And when you learn about the holidays, you learn that Theodore Roosevelt spaced the holidays out. He's the last guy to rearrange the holidays, like, because it was Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas, and for some reason it was just like too close together with New Year's and all these back to back that they needed to be separated, right? Like, you could possibly read about that. He understood, like, man, these holidays need to be better branched out. But just something that I just remembered out of the blue. I don't remember the details, but it's all about rituals. So how do you participate in this time of month? Like me, I haven't been celebrating Thanksgiving for really years. Like, I always worked anyways, because I work in regular retail type shit all the time. So I always had to work on Thanksgiving. Two, once I became more aware while learning, like, I stopped eating the Thanksgiving meals. Like, I used to for a while eat before I used to go to these Thanksgiving meals, and then when at the time my baby mama, she's like, all right, like, she just stopped doing that because I would eat all the leftovers from the night before, and she would want me to eat and just be like, get over it, you're doing too much at times over this. But it's not about all this stuff. Like, this is a turkey feather that I have here. Like, I don't know if I mentioned. So turkey ain't nothing new to us. Potatoes, squash, pumpkins, that's not new to us. Turkey was a pet for the Mexicas, for the Aztecs. It was like their domestic animal, the turkey. They used to have respect for the turkey, even if they ate it, but they had a respect for the turkey. So that's not nothing new to us. Turkey is Mexican. Stop thinking pork is Mexican or beef is Mexican. We should be making turkey tacos, turkey enchiladas, fucking pozole with turkey in it. That's ours, bro. Stop thinking turkey's a white man's meal. And whether if you believe in Christmas or not, I never been big on it. Like, I never understood too. I was like, if this is Jesus's birthday, why are we not celebrating his birthday? And then as I just gotten older, it is what it is. I never been too, like, my aura as I gotten older became aware of history and understanding. Like, it's just whatever. It was whatever. And that kind of did kill joy within the family. Some people thought I was doing too much, but I try to be cool and cordial. But it's just, why are you gonna celebrate this when you don't know nothing about it, but be weird about learning your culture? That's what I had to deal with in time. But people have opened up. My family has changed. I promise you, a lot of them have changed a lot. Like, they want to get together, but they understand, well, how are we going to get together? We shouldn't do it based off trying to be a European mindset, so, but they still do participate in Christmas and shit. So my mom's like, come down to Thanksgiving, I know you're not big about the holidays, well, make some Mexican food, but that's what you should do. Turkey is ours. Corn is ours. We've been eating that. So peace out. Let me know on what you think about the holidays. How have you celebrated the holidays since maybe you've been learning culture and history? And much love. Leave your thoughts and comments. And Chicano power. Show.